Hi everyone, Antoinette here today. I'm going to talk about 5 reasons why introverts are great listeners. As an introvert, I know we can be really hard on ourselves because sometimes we feel like we lack some of the characteristics and traits that are admirable in extroverts. However, this is a common attribute in introverts, and I'm going to break down the reasons why. Now, it doesn't mean that extroverts can't be good listeners. However, extroverts do like to talk, so they have to be really intentional to be good listeners. Whereas with introverts, it's one of their natural strengths. And the best part is not only are introverts great listeners, but people actually feel heard because of the way that the introvert listens to them. People feel like the introvert is really listening to them. And in today's world, with everything moving so quickly and so many people not feeling heard, that is a great gift that introverts give those that they communicate with. The first way that introverts are great listeners is because they are processing everything internally. So when they're listening to another person, they are thinking, they love to think, and their thoughts are rolling around in their head, and they're really absorbing and taking everything in. And the person talking to them feels that. The person talking to them senses that the introvert is really absorbing everything and trying to really understand what the other person is saying at a deep level. And next, introverts are extremely observant. They observe things at a much deeper level than other people do. They are observing things that other people don't even catch. So when they're listening to someone, they're not just listening, but they're observing everything about the other person. They're taking in their body language, their facial expression. And so the other person feels heard not only with their spoken message, but the things that they are not even saying that they realize the introvert is picking up on. And next, introverts are not easily distracted. They tend to really focus in, be hyper focused. So if somebody is talking to them about something, they will zone in on what the other person is saying. And that's why you'll notice sometimes that introverts will want to go to a quieter place or want to talk to somebody one-on-one because they really do want to focus on that person and what is being said than everything else that's going on around them. Next, introverts would rather listen than talk, as we all know that. Now, this is not to say that introverts don't ever like to talk. They do. In fact, there's situations where introverts can be very talkative, and I've got a video above and in the description below that highlights talkative introverts. However, when it comes to talking and listening, introverts would rather listen. If somebody really loves to talk, then it is hard to be a good listener if you really love to talk because you're wanting to chime in or you're wanting to think about the next thing that you're going to say. If it's a situation where you're wanting to talk because you're wanting to change the subject, then it's really hard to listen to the other person and not think about the next thing that you want to say. And next, introverts are very reflective. They're not only listening in the moment, but they're reflecting on the conversation or the interaction long afterwards. So long after they have left the other person, they're still thinking about different aspects of the conversation and reflecting on that, which causes them to retain it. In fact, research has shown that introverts have better long-term memory than extroverts, while extroverts have better short-term memory than introverts. So have you ever been talking to an introvert and they bring up something that you told them a long time ago and you're thinking, how in the world did they remember that? It's because of their great long-term memory. Now, do you know of someone who's trying to better understand and communicate with introverts? If so, I hope you'll share this video and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.